Hi, welcome to The Pursuit of Truth. Another bit from Sky News. I'm not going to say the bit. Let's see if you're hearing what I'm hearing. I'm just going to move it to the right place. It was yesterday's Sky News.
United Nations Human Rights Organization says it will hold a special session to discuss the violence in the occupied territories. Israeli troops killed more than 60 Palestinians during protests on Monday, which coincided with the opening of the new US Embassy in Jerusalem. People in Gaza have been living under Israeli blockade for more than a decade, and there have been warnings that conditions there will be untenable by 2020. Our Middle East correspondent Alex Rossi reports now from Gaza City about what life is like living under that blockade.
On the campus of Al-Azhar University, there is only one topic of conversation: the protests that have brought the Palestinian issue back to the world's attention. Many of these students took part in the demonstrations because they're frustrated about the conditions in Gaza.
The occupation itself makes life very hard for the citizens and civilians. And so all these civilians and innocents, people who go to the border to fight for their future, they have no other choice.
My brother was very ill. We have a medical report and we have all the documents, but we couldn't travel to Egypt to be treated there. Do you know why? Because of siege.
Lots of people died on Monday. Lots of people were killed by Israeli snipers. Do you think it was worth it?
For Palestinians, I think yes. At least the other people abroad, they know what's happening in Gaza.
There is no doubt daily life is getting harder, and there are few opportunities to escape the miserable hardship.
Right, well, I don't know whether you picked up or not. But the thing I was trying to point out is the sentence he used, where he says, do you think it was worth it? Not only the sentence he used, but the way he said it, the way he accentuated worth. And wherever I was trying to think, wherever I heard that sentence, that's what we use to kids when they do something naughty. Yeah, and we ask them, do you think it was worth it? But also the connotation of that loaded question is suggesting from the outset, from people who are listening in, that it wasn't worth it. You know, it's already, we use that sentence in that way. When someone does something wrong, that was wrong, yeah. And then asking them, do you think that was worth what you did? No, it wasn't worth what I did. I made a mistake. That's the normal thing. So he loaded the statement, so it didn't matter what she said. The people listening to it would think, oh, yeah, it wasn't worth it. Occupation, fighting against occupation. And that's the question he asks. Would he have asked the same question in South Africa? Should the black South Africans have just not fought for their country and just let the whites, the Boers just have their country and end up being wiped out like the Cherokee, like the indigenous people of the United States, the indigenous people of Australia, the indigenous people of many different places that have been wiped out? Would he have said the same thing to the British and the Americans when they fought against Hitler? They should have just stopped and, was it worth it? No, you should just let Hitler take over everything. I don't know. They started off so well with the story, and then that statement just sort of finished it off. And it just shows how journalists can manipulate the story. Anyway, take care, take it easy. God bless and peace.